Hello, dear ones, enlightened ones, inspired ones, enchanted brothers and sisters. Hello, 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 and welcome. It is Friday night here, ooh, uh, September 7th, and it's like 7:24 in the evening here on the East Coast of the United States. So I hope you're all doing well. Hope you had a great week, and uh, I'm ready for the weekend. We have a little bit of messy weather coming, but it never stops us from having fun or anything wonderful to us. So this is a general reading focusing on the new moon that's coming on Sunday afternoon on the 9th. And it's a new moon in Virgo. And with all new moons, it deals with putting out our intentions for new beginnings, for new things. So you want to think about and write down your intentions, things you want to manifest, things that you want to happen in your life. So go ahead and write it down for the new moon on Sunday afternoon. So maybe do it tonight, tomorrow, wherever, as you're going. And it is a new moon in Virgo. And Virgo is an earth sign, and we're in the Virgo season right now. It's an earth sign. So all earth signs deal with like Mother Nature, nurturing and things like that, bring things into fruition, the harvest, planting the seed. So with the new moon in Virgo, yeah, you want to plant the seed of what you want to manifest, what you want to harvest. Hello, beautiful Lorian. Thank you for popping in and joining me tonight. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And of course, I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. And those who don't know me, by the way, my name is Cindy St. Martine, and I'm a certified angel therapist. I'm certified in mindfulness, certified in holistic health and healing. I'm also a Reiki master for the mind, body, spirit, and soul. So, but thank you all for joining me. So I had already contacted and connected to our source of power, love, God, the universe, the angels, the archangels, and selecting cards. It's not a problem. It's going to come very easily. But if you want, go ahead and send me your angels to help select the cards for our new moon reading for today. But I was shuffling the Archangel Michael cards, and 2 cards came out. So we got 2 cards from Archangel Michael. And so there's some messages here. Not one prayer or one card was going to satisfy those who are going to be joining and watching us. He had to pick 2 to cover everybody. But the first card says, focus upon divine and perfect health. Okay. And the prayer reads, it says, God and Archangel Michael, thank you for continuously reminding me to focus upon perfect health and for guiding my actions so that they support my well-being. If we're going through some health concerns, I want you to remember, whatever you put after I am, you create. So if you say I am sick, or I have this, or I have that, or anything like that, you're putting more energies to that and you're making it bigger. Instead, you want to focus on I am healthy, I am being restored, I am recovering. Okay, you want to focus on those things to help create divine and perfect health. I also want to remind you that our bodies is our outer shell. Who we really, really are. Our spirit is what's inside of us, okay? And we create with our minds. What we think, say, and do out to the universe comes back to us. So you don't want to focus on, any type of ill health. You don't want to, I see a lot of times, of course, on Facebook where people will post their illnesses or their ailments or suffering like that. You don't want to do that. It's okay to ask for prayers for healing. Absolutely, there's no problem with that. But don't focus, because once you write it down, that is a lot of power there. A lot of energy that's going to the sickness that you don't want to have. So you got to realize the power and energy that you put behind things. This is why, for the new moon on Sunday, you want to write it down, what you want to manifest. Take time to write it down, because it's powerful. It's written. It's there. You know, it's clear. It has energy, has power. Yeah, you can say it, you can think it, but when you write it down, it's like etched in gold. Okay, so focus upon divine and perfect health. Focus on being restored. Focus on being healthy. Some of your daily intentions, you can say, I am healthy. Okay. I am being restored. And these wonderful things like that. And then also ask your angels, you know, as you're going through this, ask them to change your mind, your focus toward good health. Okay. Toward all that. All right. Now I know as we're going through, if we're not feeling good and we're sick and we're going through it, there's, I mean, yes, I know I've been there. Okay. You know, you're just focused on, I know you can't help it when you're in pain. You can't help if you're nauseous, if you're throwing up, you had a headache, you're focusing on that energy, but you really have to try to change your mind, focus on that. Okay. And focus on being restored and just breathing and getting through it, because it is, again, like I said, we are not our bodies, and it's our bodies that are suffering. You know, we are our spirit and soul. It's inside of us, how we deal with things, and that doesn't suffer. We choose for that to suffer. That doesn't suffer. Hello, my beautiful cousin. Thank you for popping in. And the second archangel prayer card is, now again, he's reaching out to a lot of people here, is explore your options. Now this could still be pertaining to your health, okay? By exploring your options, you know, that's going to lead you and take you to better or good health, okay? But, or it could be other things. This is a general reading. It's not a personal reading, so you have to fit it how it works in your life, okay? But the card reads, it says, Dear God, thank you for your wisdom and love, helping me see, understand, and assess all of my alternative options. Please guide me in the best direction for my health, your health, happiness, and life purpose. Yeah, so some of us are, or maybe, you know, a lot of us, you know, where we have focus on divine and perfect health. And this may not just be, you know, physical health, physical ailments. This also could mean mental elements, no suffering, being sad or complaining or finding fault, being caught up in your ego, in your mind. That's suffering. If we're caught up in ego, that is a form of suffering. That is a form of bad health. Okay, because when we're caught up in stress, in worry, in fear, and you know, and all those things, it affects our health. It affects our health. You know, it makes us sick. It lowers our resistance. We don't want to do that. Why would we want to do that? Stop doing it to yourself. You gotta love yourself. Good morning to you, Sharanchi. I'm not sure if I said your name right. Kara, thank you so much. It is evening here, but it's morning where you are. How delightful for you to begin another day. That's wonderful. So, you know, don't make yourself ill. Don't make yourself sick. There's nothing to worry about. Everything's okay. All solutions, everything is already present. And if something's happening in your life, it's God shaking you up and giving you new opportunities to make wonderful changes in your life and make things happen. Remember, new moon is on Sunday afternoon in Virgo. Virgo is the harvester. It's an earth sign. You know, it's time to plant the seed for what you want to harvest in that. Oh, I'm great. I'm glad to hear that. Sylv, I hope I said your name right. Thanks for the love. And my beautiful soul sister, Cassidy. Hello, 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 hello. Thanks for the love. Thank you so much. Sharanti, I hope I said it right. Okay, so I'm shuffling the angel tarot cards. And by the way, some of your angels, okay, for this. And okay, so and this card flipped over, so I'm going to show you this card, and then we're going to pick some more cards with some of your angels for the messages. The Seven of Water. came up. And this would be the Seven of Cups if you follow the tarot deck. And it says a complex decision, the need to do research. Stop procrastinating. You have lots of options. Okay. Every one of these cups that you see here has a different color attached to it. Can you see that? You got lots of options. And it's a complex decision. It's not complex. Let all the worry, fear, and doubt, worry, am I going to make the right choice? What's the right choice? Stop thinking that and saying, I know the right choice, but I got to sit here quietly and get rid of the ego so I can figure this out and know what to do. Hello, my soul brother, John. Aloha to you too. Thank you for the love. So yeah, so we got this. Now this makes sense because, we're talking, explore your options, as Archangel Michael said, about our health. And our health, again, depending who you are, it could be physical health, it could be mental health, it could be spiritual health, whatever it is. Yeah, you have, stop procrastinating. Get rid of the BS. Surrender what no longer serves you. Get rid of the ego thoughts. Okay, Chamran. Okay, Chamran. You're watching from Australia. Hello. From down under. So let's see if we can pull at least 2 more cards here from the Angel Tarot deck. And we'll see. Angels, what else do you have for us? What other messages do you need to share with us? Please come to us now. Give us 2 more cards. 2 more cards, please. 2 more cards. This card won't go in. Oh, yeah. Awesome. The 3 of Fire. Abundance. Things are looking very good. Have patience at this time. Make long-term plans. Okay. So, yeah, go ahead and make the decision. You know what to do with the 7 of Water. Stop procrastinating. Let's get the ball running to your abundance. Stop putting it off. Go ahead and be fearless. Make the decision. Make the choice. There's abundance there. And especially, like I said, the new moon on Sunday afternoon, it's time to plant that seed. It's time to make the decision because your abundance is coming. Now, a few weeks ago, I was listening to Abraham Hicks. And he or she had talked about the word patience. So I'm changing the word patience here. Talked about just when you say be patient, or you say that you have to be patient, means that you are recognizing that you are without. Okay? You are without. If you're being patient, you are connecting to the energies of being without something. So we need to change that word. Stop using that word. You're excited about the arrival. Yes, you are waiting excitingly. In that way. Because whatever you need, now always know this, whatever you need, whatever you want is already present. It's already there. Okay, it's already here. You just have to connect to it. It's not going to, anything that's divine, as long as you're connected to ego, as long as you're connected to ego with your negative thoughts or worry or fear or doubt, the good stuff can't come in. So make that decision. Here's the 7 more. Make that decision. Stop procrastinating. Get rid of the BS. Get rid of the ego so your abundance can come in. It's there. This is waiting. You just have to do it to move forward. And the 3rd card. Thank you, Chamra. Thank you for your love. Thank you. Everybody has a wonderful smile. They just have to use it more. We need more smiles in this world. I know, like if I'm out shopping or out in public, and if I smile at somebody, they instantly smile back at me. So there's power in that smile, especially with children. I like to wink at children and watch them try to wink back at me. They usually do it 2 eyes. Yeah, there's a lot of power and a lot of love in a smile, so go ahead and use it. All right, so the third card is the Knight of Air. Oh boy. Goody, 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 goody. Events that occur with great speed. Take time to carefully review your options. Creative solutions. All right. Make that decision. Stop procrastinating. Abundance. Things are going to happen with great speed. Now, it's telling you here to take time to review your options. Do your research. Tap into your spirit. Sit quietly. Tap into your spirit. So, because you know the answers. Okay? So take the time to do that. Right? And at the bottom of the deck here we have, oh yeah, the Ten of Earth. Right, this card fell out. Boy, oh boy. Ten of Earth. Use this one here. A very happy family life. Financial security. Finding magic in the little things in life. Woohoo! Then the Page of Earth fell out as I was putting the deck down. So the angel's saying, tell this too, Page of Earth. Great news about financial matters, wanting to do something more challenging, a new area of study. So we have financial security, everything financial. Good things as far as money is concerned. And we have two Earth cards here because we have the new moon in Virgo, which is an Earth sign. Good things. All right, so let's see if we can pull. Whoa. This is the Archangel Power Deck. These two cards flew out. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The Sun card. Life is wonderful. Thrive through the power of positive thinking and inspiring success. We were just talking about, changing, when Archangel Michael talks about focus on divine and perfect health, positive thinking, getting rid of the ego, getting rid of the BS thoughts for our good health. The Sun card is the most powerful and most loving card in the deck. Go ahead, make the decision to give it up. Next card, the Four of Michael. Yeah. Insights that come from quiet meditation, the need for more sleep or time off, seek relief from stress. Yeah, get rid of the BS. It's like this card here with this Seven of Water. Okay, complex decision. Stop procrastinating. Stop thinking the negative thoughts. Sit quietly. Connect with nature. Connect with your spirit. Connect with your soul. Connect to your power source. You have all this inside. God gave you all this stuff. He gave you wisdom. He gave you love. He gave you knowledge. He gave you courage. He gave you confidence. He gave you all this stuff. And guess where it is? It's inside. Stop looking for it outside. It's not outside anywhere. Oh, I almost knocked my lamp over. It's not outside anywhere. The only way you're going to find it, the only way you're going to find your wisdom and experience and your power and everything is just going inside. So you go inside here, you sit quietly, and you connect to that energy, that source of power that's inside. Now we have our 7 chakras that gives us the power. And you want to make sure they're all clean and clear, that rainbow inside of us. Yeah, so you want to make sure that you get rid of that craziness that's in your head and craziness, everything outside, because what's outside doesn't matter. What outside has no control over your life. You have that control. So you're going to sit there and meditate and sit quietly and tap into your wisdom, your knowledge, and you're going to create abundance. You're going to create financial success. You're going to create good relationships. You're going to create everything that you want. And you know what else? And this has happened to me a few times. When I connect to my source of power, to that energy inside of me, even negative people go away. Negative people and thoughts go away. Even people that I care about just went away. And I knew they were negative, but that they disconnect themselves from me. So anything that's negative, because the ego And divine will cannot stay in the same place. So if you're connected to your source of power, if you're connected to your divine will of power, then there's no room for ego or negative things. They won't even come near you because you're not a magnet. You're a magnet for abundance. You're a magnet toward love. You're a magnet to being fearful, being truthful, speaking your truth. You're a magnet to all wonderful things that are coming to you because you got this air, this glow, this power. And the ego fears the divine. People think people who are bold and yell and scream and do all this are strong power. No, they're actually very weak because they need to get noticed. See, when you're with the divine power, you don't have to be loud. You're just there. You're powerful. Things come to you. You're a magnet. But when you're with ego and you're in your face or trying to get something, or someone's trying to get at you or whatever, because they don't have that power. So they think, yeah, they're going to raise their actions or raise their voice and do these things so they can get power to put fear inside of somebody or make somebody afraid. But they're actually weak. And if you allow these type of people and these type of situations, to draw you in, make you fearful and afraid of them, well, you just gave power to the ego, not to the divine. You don't have to say anything. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to defend yourself. You don't have to do any of that. When you are connected to your source of power, source of love, I'm telling you right now, when you stay completely connected to that, everything else goes away. You're not a magnet. You don't have to raise your voice. You don't have to speak. You don't have to defend yourself. You don't have to do anything of that. You don't have to do it. Just be. They're automatically going to go away. It automatically is going to go away. People think they have to. You don't have to do that. You really, really don't have to do that. And it takes a lot of strength and control to connect to your, it's easy, but it takes a lot because we're so conditioned to defend yourself or to get angry or to do this. It's so easy to get angry. So easy to be hurt. It's so easy to feel anything of ego. It's so easy. If anything's that easy, it's not worth anything. It's cheap, okay? So, but anything with power, yeah, to shut everything out, to sit quietly, to meditation, for all types of meditation. Sitting quietly, breathing deeply for a couple minutes is meditation. Okay, that is meditation. So, hello, beautiful Colleen. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm talking. Thank you, Jane, for coming in. Hi, Jit. Thank you for popping in. Exactly, Sharon. Energy, power. We are all energy. Okay, and we're all come from a place of love and power because we have. Oh, here's another. Here we go. Seven of Raphael. We have two of the same cards. Where is it? The Seven of Water and the Seven of Raphael. They're the same cards, but in different decks. Seven of Raphael is telling you, time to make a decision. Be clear what you want and take action. The need to detoxification. Again, get rid of the ego. See here, we have all these cups with all these colors in it. Then we have all these these buckets of water with all the colors in. This is a very powerful message. Came up twice. Two different decks. Get rid of the BS. Disconnect from ego. Disconnect of worry, fear, and thinking you don't know because you do know. You know. Why do you know? You know what to decide. And if you don't know, here's a clear picture. If you don't know what to decide, if you don't know what decision you have to make a decision, and you have to do it by Sunday. But you got to think clearly about this. Make sure you're not connected to ego. Make sure you're connected to the divine. If you cannot make a decision about something, that is a very clear sign to you that you are connected to ego. Very clear sign. So what are you going to do? You're going to stay connected to ego, or are you going to let it go and connect to your power, to your source of power, to the divine power, saying, I know what to do, but I got to get rid of this ego. I got to get rid of these thoughts. I'm going to sit quietly and breathe deeply, and I'm going to connect to spirit. I'm going to connect to God. I'm going to connect to the universe. I'm going to connect to the angels. Whatever you connect to, you got to do this. If you can't figure something out, if you cannot make a decision, that is a clear red flag saying you need to get rid of your ego, get out of it, surrender it, and connect quietly, because you do know the answer. You know what to choose. God gave you all the information you needed when you incarnated in this lifetime. You have to connect to your source of power to figure these things out. That's right, John. Let it go. I'm going to read what John wrote, because I think, not everybody's going to see the comments when this video is posted. It says, John says, had many confirmations, yet doubt sneaks in often. The action will dissolve all doubts. Exactly. I have been a bit stationary because of doubts, moving slow. A lot of people are moving slow. But I'm going to say something. We had a lot of retrogrades throughout the summer, and Mars is one of the powerful retrograde we had. And we had Mercury retrograde. We had, I think, Saturn was retrograde. All these planets were retrograde. It means they were going backwards. So now retrograde season's over. And we got a new moon in Virgo coming Sunday. It's time to plant the seed. It's time to make decisions. It's time to move forward. I said she struggles with detachment. You know what? The first thing that you all need to do when you're dealing with ego is to recognize that it's ego. That's the first thing. Once you recognize with ego, then you think, have your angels remind you, do I want to manifest what I'm thinking with ego? Do I want this to come true? Do I want this? Do I want to live in fear? Do I want to live in doubt? Do I want to just, I am the co-creator of my life. I'm creating this. Do I stay here or do I leave it? I'm going to leave it. I'm going to focus on something that I love and positive. I know whatever's happening to me right now is taking me to where I need to be, taking me to a wonderful place. God in the universe is shaking my life up right now and giving me the opportunity to move forward, to make changes in my life. I am not going to not take this opportunity. I'm not staying stuck into ego. I'm not staying there. I'm going to go ahead and move forward with this opportunity that's given me. My life's shaking up. So what? It's shaking up. Do something about it. Don't sit there complain. Don't worry. Don't fear. Don't doubt. God is with you. The universe is with you. They're there to bless you. Nothing that's powerful in love is going to hurt you. So why wouldn't you connect to that power of love? Why do you connect to ego? That will hurt you. That will make you sick. That will make you worry, fear, doubt, whatever. Going to raise your blood pressure. All that. Why are you connecting to that? It's a choice. You have free will to choose. Why aren't you connecting to love? You have to connect. It's that decision. With the seven of water or 7 of cups cards that came up, it's telling you, you got to make this decision, but you have to disconnect from ego, and you will know what the choice is. It's a clear path. You have lots of choices. You're not stuck with one or the other. You have lots of choices. You always do. You have options. What option are you going to take? Stay away from the ego. There. When you recognize, the thing is to always recognize ego. Once you recognize that ego is taking space up in your head, taking space up into your life, then it's like that. Then you have to think, do I really want this? No, I don't want this. I love myself too much. I want wonderful things to happen to me. I'm not going to connect to the ego. You have no power. Those who know me, I use that line from The Wizard of Oz, which I think is a very powerful spiritual line. When the Wicked Witch of the West meets Glenda, the Good Witch in Munchkin Land, and she sees that the house fell down on her sister. She's ego. And the Munchkins are afraid of the Wicked Witch of the West. Not Glenda, the Good Witch. She's the divine. She wasn't afraid of her. She stood up to her. You know what she said to her? says, you have no power here. Be gone before somebody drops a house on you. That's what you say to ego. You have no power over me. Be gone. I'll squash you like a bug. Don't squash bugs. Let them go. But you know what I mean. That's what you have to take control. You have to have the courage and be fearless and the confidence to dismiss ego when it comes. You have no power here. Be gone. There's better things for me. Be Glenda the Good Witch. She's beautiful. She's light. She's glowing. She's not afraid. And the Wicked Witch of the West is bent over. And she was worried. She was looking if the house was going to fall on her. She was scared. Like I said earlier, as long as you are connected to your divine source of power, as long as you connect it, the ego goes away. They're afraid. The ego is afraid of divine power. Why aren't you using your divine power? Really quite simple. Anyway, the card on the bottom, perfect for the new moon, is the Nine of Raphael. Oh, yes. Or the Nine of Cups. This is the wish card. Your wish is being fulfilled. Make a wish. Dreams become reality. A joyful time of life. This is the wish card. Put your wish out there. Put your intention out there. It is going to come through. Because it is. Don't doubt that what you wish is not going to. If you doubt that your wishes are not going to come true. Well, I hope it comes true. This is what I really like. If you're going to do that, then it's not going to come true. You just put the, the kibosh on it. Where is it? You just did that. It's not going to come true. You don't think it is. Put your wish out there and be excited. Don't you be patient. Like I said, Abraham Hicks said, Esther Hicks, who channels Abraham, says, if you use the word patience, means that you are connected to being without. Because everything you have is already present. It's already there. Thanks, John. Yes, absolutely, Charan. So I'm shuffling. Let's find out a little bit of romance angels. Okay, let's see what they have to say. Romance angels, please come to us. What messages do you have? Cards, please, for us. Okay. Passion card. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. This is connecting to your source of love, your source of power. This is connecting to who you are. Now, this doesn't have to mean, romantic love or relationship. This means passion. We have passion for so many things. We want to connect to that passion. Allow yourself to have passion. Allow your heart to sing. One of the wonderful things with Tilly and I with our relationship is that we do that. We can have a childlike fun and have fun and have. I don't care what anybody thinks. We're enjoying this. We're laughing. We're enjoying. We're having a good time. It's always something to look forward to. So again, this is passion. Passion could be anything, but you want to connect to that power. Okay. Next card. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Yes. If you are searching too hard or working too hard to find romance or to find a relationship, you're not going to get it. You don't have to search. You want to stay optimistic, because remember what I said, is when you stay connected to your source of power, to love, then that's the magnet that's going to come to you very easily. Very easily. So with the new moon coming on Sunday, if you're looking for a relationship, put it out there. That you're excited and optimistic about what's coming. You're positive thinking for that, okay? It's going to bring you exactly what you want because you're in a place of love and power. And once you're in that place of love and power, then the ego, negative things can't come in. Everything that you want is already present. It already exists. It's already there. You just have to open that door and let it in. As long as you have, now remember this too. If you are positive about having a relationship, but you find fault with other people or judge other people, or you're worried about money, or you're worried about this, or you get angry, or you lose patience in other areas, it's not going to manifest. You can't have divine will and ego in the same place. They can't coexist. It's either one or the other. Okay? It's either one or the other. As long as you allow ego in any place of your life, you will not get the money you need. You will not get the relationship that you want. You will not get the job you want. You will not get the home you want. You will not get what you want. If you are positive about getting a new job, if you're positive about getting a new home, if you're positive about getting money, but you're negative in other areas of your life, forget it. It's not happening. And then you wonder why. I have people come to me and say, well, I'm positive. I do all these things. How come I don't have a relationship? I said, because, let me ask you about this. Are you talking bad about someone? Are you arguing? Are you fighting? Are you getting angry? Or this, blah, blah, blah. And they are. You're blocking from what your manifestation comes. You're closing the door. You have to open that door. You have to be excited about everything in your life. You have to be a beacon of light for everything that happens in your life, to draw the wonderful things in your life. Because remember, ego can't come in if you are divine. And if you are ego, the divine can't come in. There's no room for both. They don't coexist with each other. It's either one or the other. Okay? So it's up to you to make that choice. The next, oh yeah, I love this card. Yay, John. Yay, 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 yay. I love this card. It says, pay attention to the red flags. Yes, the signs are cautioning you. Pay attention. Red flags is a negative thought. Red flag is a worry. A red flag is people coming to, if people are negative, people are coming to you. That's a red flag there that you really have, you are connected to the ego some way, that you are drawing these people to you. If you stay connected to source and power, these negative people aren't going to come near you. Of course, you call a shielding and protecting from Archangel Michael. That always works. But you have to believe that he's going to do it. You have to believe that it's there. You have to believe that, okay? You have to believe it. Right at the bottom, like, sorry, I got this back there. Go to your happy place, right time. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Whatever you want. You have to imagine it's already present. It is already present. But you have to see yourself in, if you're looking for a relationship, you have to feel that you're already with someone. You have to connect to what it feels like to be intimate, what it feels like to hold hands, or go out to dinner, or go out to a date, or building a relationship. You got to feel that's already there. It's the same thing with money. You know, you got to feel like the money's already in your pocket. The money's already in your bank account. How do you feel when you have money in your pocket and money in your bank account? That's the feeling you need to have. Same thing if you're in a very loving and wonderful relationship. How do you feel? That's the feeling you need to have right now. Okay? You need to have this. This is where you become a magnet for exactly what you want, no matter what it is. Looking for a new home? How does it feel to be in the home that you love? That's what you have to feel. That's going to bring it forward. Because anything that's divine, anything you want, will not make an appearance if you were connected to ego. You don't see it. You're blinded. It's there. It's there. You just have to connect to it. Okay, so, all right. These are, I'm trying to see what cards these are. These are the mystery of the fairies. And we'll see what message you have. One card. You just need one card of these. One card. Too many cards fell out. Let's put this back. Pick that there. Okay. Eagles, what one card message do you have for us? What card message do you have for us? All right. This flipped over. Assertiveness. Stand up for your beliefs and only say yes if you really want to. No is a complete sentence. No is a complete sentence. Sometimes we're afraid to say no to people. What? That's ego. If you don't want to do something, if you don't want to agree to it, then say no. If you want to hear something, then say yes. Be truthful for what you want. If you really want to say no and you say yes, that is ego. You're not connected to your source. Your source is saying, no, don't go there. and then you regret saying yes. You know, I have people all the time tell me, I'm so nice, I give to my kids, I give to this. I stop giving to them. Stop doing it. God is giving them the opportunity to make their lives better. And you're taking that opportunity away from them by saying yes. Stop saying yes. Let them get their opportunity to enhance their lives and stop interfering. Stop saying yes. Say no. It's a complete sentence. You don't have to explain yourself. You don't have to do anything. Say no. You know, if you really want to say yes, then something that you really want to do, then go ahead and do it, because that's what you're supposed to do. If you really want to say yes and you know to say yes, that is meant for you to do. This is your opportunity to help someone, and you say yes. If you say yes and you really mean no, then you have taken the opportunity away from that person to make their life better. So not only did you make their life less better, you made your own life less better. You connected to ego. You didn't speak your truth. Your truth comes from a place of love. Why are you denying your truth from a place of love? Why are you saying yes when you mean no? Stop doing it. It is another thing that blocks wonderful things coming into your life. You're saying yes to other people's problems or their opportunities. You're saying yes to that, and then you wonder why you're stuck in other areas in your life. And you say, I hear people say, well, I'm a nice person. I just stop doing that. You're not being a nice person. You're being a mean person to yourself. You have to come first. Start being a nice person to you. Say no. Let me tell you, some people don't like it when I say that. But I'm going to tell you, that's the problem. Okay? Be assertive in who you are, in your truth. You know what to say yes to and what to say no to. Do it. Stop taking the opportunity away from other people, their opportunity to make their lives better. Stop doing it, because that's exactly what you're doing. Okay. I'm shuffling the Ganesh cards, these wonderful, beautiful cards. And some people, they want to help other people, and that's okay. But then they expect something in return from the other person. Don't go there. You don't do something for someone and expect something in return. You don't do it that way. You don't do it. Lord Ganesh, please come to us. What message do you have for us? What message do you have for us? What message, new moon message, do you have to share with us? Please tell us. Message. Okay, this is once good. Decision. Decision. Here we go again about making decisions. We had 2 cards earlier from 2 different decks telling you you have to make a decision. And now we have Lord Ganeshka telling us this. Let's see what the book says about this. Number 31. 31. Number 3 is the number for the ascendant masters, and 1 is telling us positive thinking. So the ascendant masters are assisting you in making your decision. Stay positive about that. Okay, so we have the decision card, and it says, consider all of your options to make an informed choice. Again, we have options, lots of options. What are you going to connect to? And it says, what exactly do you want in this situation? Are you satisfied with the way things are moving in your life? Ganeshka is guiding you to know what your desires are within your sights. Odds are in your favor. Yeah, it's already present. The decision that is before you is either sticking with what you know or breaking out and trying something new. This is a time for veering out into a new adventure or making a decision that deviates from your typical trend or habit. Ganeshka will gift you with a greater understanding of who you are and what you are capable of creating. Zero in on a goal. Take the step to make the selection. You have worked hard and really involved through your life's lesson. Get ready for a change. Yes. This is perfect with the new moon coming on Sunday afternoon to go ahead and make the decision, make the changes, get rid of the BS. Disconnect from ego. Ego's the only problem in this world. It's the only thing. Remember, ego is everything that's negative. It's not, we talk about the male ego and all. No, forget all that. Yeah, that's part of it, but that's not it. Ego, EGO, stands for edging God out. And it's everything that is, every thought, word, and action that is not based on love, that is negative. That is the ego. And since we are made in the image of our loving creator, and he is egoless, ego doesn't exist. But we create it because he's given us free will. That's our free will, is the will of the ego or divine will. He's given us choices to create. And by choosing the will of the ego, we learn valuable lessons about love. Because of our ego choices, we get down on our knees and we pray. We connect to our source of power. We meditate when we connect to ego. Ego, for some people, is their connection to love. That's ego's job. Go ahead and ask a question to the universe. You don't have to write it in, just ask it. We're shuffling the cards, the law of attraction cards. The angels, please select the answer to the question. Go ahead and ask. This card flipped over. We go. We need 2 cards, 3 cards flipped over. All right, so we have 3 answers for you guys. Right. Nothing happens without me having invited it. Yay, John, I do too. I choose divine love too. And some of you now, we got three answers to your question. But if this pertains to you, the card says, when you understand the law of attraction, you are never surprised by what occurs in your experience, for you understand that through your own thought process, you have invited every bit of it in. Nothing can occur in your life experience without your invitation of it through your thoughts. Pay attention. Whatever you're thinking at every given moment is an investment into your future. It's going to come to fruition. And when you're really aware of that, you let that darn ego go. You don't even connect to it. Second card, to receive what I want, I must not push against the unwanted. It says, this is an expanding universe, and all things must be allowed. In other words, for you to understand and experience what you desire, you must understand that which you do not desire. For in order to be able to choose and focus, both must be present and understood. So, again, we're talking about ego. You have to, I tell you, I told you to recognize ego. That is the number one thing, is to recognize it. Now you have a choice. You stay connected to ego or you let it go. Both are present. We have the will, the ego, and divine. Both are present, but they cannot coincide. They can't live together. It's either one or the other. And the biggest thing that we all need to do is to recognize ego and say, is this what I want? Is this what I want to create more of? Or do I want to let it go? You let it go. Of course. Get out of here. I don't want that. I'm going to focus on what I want, not what I don't want. I'm not giving any energies to what I don't want. I don't want to worry. I don't want to fear. I don't want to worry that I don't have any money, because I'm going to create more not having any money. So I'm going to focus on having money. I'm going to focus that the money's coming in. I'm going to focus on love and a relationship. That's what I want. I'm going to focus on that. I'm not going to focus. I'm not going to work very hard. I'm not going to struggle. I'm not going to do that. So many people are on dating sites and they meet people. Yeah. And they spend a lot of time on there and they meet people. But, when you're on a dating site, you're telling the universe that you're without love, which in reality, you have the love. It's just there. You just got to connect to it. Okay. Third card, I will reach for the best feeling thought I have access to. Yes. I noticed the number, right? I didn't notice the other numbers, but I noticed this number. It's 44. 44 is the number of the angels. Okay, so they're around us. And the card says, always be reaching for the feeling of relief that comes when you release a more resistant thought and replace it with a more allowing, better feeling thoughts. The stream of well-being is always flowing through you, and the more you allow it, the better you feel. The more you resist it, the worse you feel. Stop resisting from feeling good by feeling bad. Stop doing that. Your world is not falling apart. Nobody did anything terrible to you. You are given the opportunity to make changes, because this person is not supposed to be in your life. So stop thinking that they did something terrible to you. They actually blessed you, telling you they don't belong in your life. So you make the choice if you want to stay hurt and connected to something that's not supposed to be in your life, or you want to let it go, recognize it for what it is, and move on to something better. Stop connecting the things that people do, say, and act. Stop connecting to that. When God gave you a clear message that this is not the right person or this is not the right situation, it's supposed to be in your life. So why are you sad about it? It's a blessing. When our lives are shaken up, it's a blessing. It's a wake-up call to make the changes that we need. Sunday afternoon, here on the East Coast of the United States, wherever you are, you can look it up. The new moon in Virgo. time to put your intentions out for the new moon. It's time to make changes. Virgo is an earth sign. It is the harvester. Plants seeds for harvest. It nurtures, it grows. This is the time to go ahead and do it. Powerful new moon on Sunday. Go ahead and do this. Very clear message. Confirmation on the cards of first cards that were pulled out. You're getting confirmation to go ahead and do this, okay? Got nothing to lose and everything to gain. It's up to you. You got a choice. Thanks for hanging out with me. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Enjoy the rest of your night or day. Right, John, control your thoughts, but don't control the situation. Control your thoughts. Okay. When we try to control a situation or a person, then that's ego. We're not allowing things to be. We're not allowing the universe to bless us or allowing God to bless us. We don't want to control anything. We just want to control our thoughts. Choose. I like to say choose. Choose our thoughts, okay? Have a great time. Celebrate. Be excited. New moon. Enjoy the rest of your day or evening, wherever you are. And know that you're powerful when you're in the knowing. When you have God, the ascendant masters, the angels and archangels behind you, you're powerful. There's no stopping you. Let your love and peace fall down upon the earth, but you have to already be there. You can't give something you don't have. You can't wish somebody peace and you're not at peace. You can't do it. Okay, you have to be there. And know that God blesses and loves you, and so do I. So lots of kisses, loves, and hugs from me to you. And if you want a personal one-on-one reading to look into, just let me know, okay? This is a general reading, and I think it really helps a lot of us, right? and so go ahead and share the video if you like. If you don't, that's okay. Do whatever. It's okay. The universe works. And, of course, I wish every single one of you, I'm so grateful for the love that you all send me all the time and the support. Very grateful. And, of course, I wish you all namaste. The light and love in me recognizes the light and love in you. I'll talk to you all later. Bye.